Welcome to the special episode of the Coffee Conversation Show. Today we are coming to you from the Innovation Kumbh 2025. Here we are at SNDT Women's University Juhu campus, a national conference celebrating innovation and entrepreneurship. This campus is buzzing with ideas, courage, creativity. Young women innovators are redefining what's possible. Through sustainability, AI, to education, to social impact. So let's see what we're going to find in today. In the next hour, we are going to meet 10 inventors who are turning their inventions into ventures. And I hope you're looking forward for us as we cover their journey. All right, let's dive into it. All right, guys, so we're going to start the walkthrough today at the Innovation Mahakumbh 2025, which is happening at SNDT Women's University at the Juhu campus. So we are going to start with the first stall, that is stall number 34. So we are the stall. So what you all have made and what are you all up to?
Namaste, I am Rudula Pawar. I am here to introduce Swar Samvad, an AI-based multilingual voice assistant built
Okay.
in India. Unlike Siri or Alexa, Swar Samvad speaks Hindi, Marathi, and English, making technology truly inclusive for 500 million Indians who prefer regional languages. It is built in Python. It's hands-free, open source, and privacy first. It is
Okay.
perfect for students, developers, and non-English users. Therefore, this brings Indian voice to AI.
Okay. All right. So you all will be giving us a demo right now for
Yeah.
this? All right. Please go ahead. So you all have written this entire system on Python, right?
Yeah.
All right.
आजची तारीख आजची तारीख
आजची तारीख 9 नोव्हेंबर 2025.
गूगल
गूगल उघडले.
यूट्यूब पास्ता रेसिपी
यूट्यूबवर पास्ता रेसिपीसाठी शोध सुरू केला.
Okay. So you can do a demo in Hindi as well for us?
Yeah.
Or you can do one in Hindi as well.
Sure.
So they're going to do a demo. They will be doing a demo in Hindi as well. As you have just seen, they've done it in Marathi. So this will be one more in Hindi as well. So just check it out, guys.
नमस्ते, मैं आपकी सहायक हूँ. आप मुझसे कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं.
यूट्यूब खोलो
यूट्यूब खोलें.
समय
अभी समय है दोपहर के 1:58 बजे का.
गूगल खोलो
गूगल खोलें.
All right. That's amazing.
रुको
माफ कीजिए, मैं समझ नहीं पाई.
रुको
माफ कीजिए, मैं समझ नहीं पाई.
रुको
All right. No, it's okay. It's not a problem. You can understand technical glitches. It's okay. Okay. So आप लोग का exactly इसका आइडिया कहाँ से आया कैसे करने के लिए क्या करना?
Like since Siri and Alexa does not support regional languages, we thought of making in a regional languages. Like Siri doesn't support Marathi and even Alexa doesn't support
Right.
Marathi. So we thought of making in a regional languages that are Hindi, English and Marathi.
Alright.
And with more like if we get a funding and all, in future we are trying to make it more regional languages like Tamil, Kannada and more.
All right. Okay, so I can see there's a mentor's name over here. That is Pratibha Mahakal. So how was her role with in your
She
project?
has supported a lot in this project. She has
Right.
always tried to guide us in every perfect way, and she has all the time told us to be perfect and everything should be completed on time.
All
So
right.
yeah, her guidance was the
All
perfect.
right. So I think here is this is Pratibha Mahakal. So मैम exactly आपने बच्चे लोग को सपोर्ट कैसे किया और आपने इनको सब एक सपोर्ट और उसके अलावा इनका आइडिया को आप जब ये लोग पहली बार आपके पास आए थे आइडिया लेके तो आपने कैसे उनसे इंटरेक्शन किया और कैसे आपने उनको गाइड किया ज़रा वो हमें बताइए.
As said Tanvi, this Siri and other apps in market, which is English is available for this. So I am trying to say that Marathi is not available.
Right.
So we are focusing on Marathi because we are in Maharashtrian
Yes.
and it is accessible for all users. So for that we are so for that I am supporting for that.
All right. So, but when they came up to you and they told you that, ma'am, we want to do this and
Yes.
everything, and they started it. So there was maybe a lot of time, energy that went in. So how
Yes,
did you
yes.
guide them on that part? Because I suppose
उन्होंने
that
बहुत मतलब मेहनत के रात दिन भर और मेरा कैसा रोल है कि अप टू टाइम कंप्लीट होना ही चाहिए और
Okay.
उन्होंने भी सपोर्ट किया.
आपके हिसाब से वो लोग ने कैसा अचीव किया ये सब कुछ करने का और कितना वक्त दिया उनको हमारे व्यूअर्स को वो जरूर जानना है.
Yes, they are mainly focusing on Marathi. So basically, we are doing on Marathi because all are in Maharashtrian, and these Siri apps they are focusing on English. So we
Okay.
are focusing on Marathi, and this there are three students. So they do a lot of efforts for that.
Okay.
That's
All right, ma'am. Thank you very much. Sure. Thank you. All right, we'll be moving on to the next call soon. Thank you. All right, so we are now on number 2 stall. That's now stall number 16. Something very interesting over here with something with Khet AI, I suppose. So what are you all up to, guys?
Hello, my team is Team Sync and our application is Khet AI, which is a web application that helps farmers make informed decisions. So this is the web application.
Okay.
First, we have the Khet Guide. So in Khet Guide, you select a crop, which can be any crop, and then you can get a detailed information about the crop. This information can be in English and as well as in Marathi. So in Marathi, some farmers may not know how to read English. Hence, they can press on this icon, and then it will.
so that they can hear the audio and they can listen to the
They-
instructions.
Okay. So you all will be having an audio-based model as well.
Yeah,
All right.
Yes. This is the registration page. Here
Okay.
the farmer will register, so their location, etc.
Okay.
Then we have the farm steps, and here we calculate the soil card. So the soil card is basically the potassium levels and all humidity
Alright.
levels of the soil. This is the survey number. The government gives every farmer a survey number. So that survey number is entered here, and then we get the soil card.
So according to this survey number, we can have Nutrimeter is a feature. So
Okay.
when we open it, so we got the information from the soil health card. So now we will select the crop category, the crop, and then what acre or gunta of land we have, we will type it. And then
Okay.
according to the soil health card, we got low, medium features. So we will calculate, and according to this, we will get all the information like what levels of potassium, sodium, and all what crops can be grown according to it.
All right. So the farmers basically have to put in their data, and then
Yeah.
according to that
So
you'll
in
get it,
this
right?
mitti check, we got about the health card, like the
Alright.
ratios of it. So in the Nutrimeter, we can put it.
Okay.
Next is the climate. So as we know nowadays, farmers
Yeah.
faces lot of problems. So when we select our district, this is the live API we have integrated.
Okay.
So all this, like I have selected Aurangabad for an example. So all this live temperature, humidity, everything detail is there, and there is their safe weather so that farmers can cultivate at this
Alright.
time. Moving further, there is bug guard, which tells us about pests and diseases. Like we select a crop, suppose in pulses we select tur. So there are different types of diseases that tur can have, and then there are the symptoms, precaution, treatments that can be
Alright.
taken. Moving further, there is mandi meter. So as we know that prices go up and down,
Right.
like for each and every crop. So if we put a crop like maize, and then where we are located, suppose Jalga, so in last 15 days, so we will fetch the live data. So in according to the graph, the market prices are available.
Alright.
So farmers can see like which crops are when to seed. Then there is a farmer schedule app where we can schedule all the, like on Monday we have to do this, on Tuesday, and then these are the YouTube videos for a guide.
Okay.
And moving forward, there is a storage spot. Like there are different kinds of warehouses in each and every district. So this are in Nagpur. This all warehouses are there with their numbers and all the information. Moving further, we also have profit path, where a farmer puts, like if he has sown the cotton, so he will put like his area, then how much seed cost he has done, then fertilizer cost, and then labor cost, like how much labor cost
Okay.
is there, and how much yield he got out of all this, and what is the selling price recently, and then estimated. We get calculated that if a person has a loss or a profit,
Alright.
so you can have it calculated. And the most one of the most good feature is AI chatbot, which works 24/7. We have
Okay.
integrated Gemini Pro versions in it,
Alright.
and it works in Hindi, English, and Marathi too. And it has audio file upload system also. So you can ask any questions at any time.
So my first question to you all is like, how did you come up with this idea and why?
So actually, this idea was from Smart India Hackathon. It was
Okay.
one of the problem statement, and actually won first prize in it.
Alright.
So, yeah, so we continued with the ideas, and then we built further more and more.
What is your end goal? Like, where you all were seeing to take this idea?
For now, it was just for Maharashtra, and it will work offline fully.
Okay.
So that even farmers, like in rural areas, there are not proper networks, so that
Okay.
it should work offline also. And in all over India, we are planning, and we are also planning for the drone technology, so that we can get the proper landing images and surveys.
Okay. And so secondly, how much hours did you all take like to create everything on that aspect?
We took almost 4 to 5 months actually.
It took how much?
4 to 5 months.
4 to 5 months
Man,
completely.
Yeah,
Alright.
like doing academics and this all together, not
Okay.
completely focused on it.
Alright.
Altogether, like 4 to 5 months.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope wishing you all the best for your KT.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. So well, guys, that was about Khet AI. Now we want to make sure that we all meet the mentor herself who helped these kids develop this thing. So here it is the mentor. Ma'am, can you please introduce yourself and tell me
yes.
how did this happen?
Yeah, so my name is Supriya Inge. I am the assistant professor in the Isha Mitra Institute of Technology, SNDT Women's University. So basically, all of my students have done one project based on the Khet AI, that is based on the how it will be helpful to the farmers. So this idea actually they got from me, as earlier in the December 2024 and January 2025, our university has arranged a conference that is a international conference on the environmental science, and in that I have presented one paper which is related to the sugarcane cultivation. So basically what happened in the Maharashtra, there are different regions, and different regions are famous for the different crop productions. But what happens while after making the crop productions years and years, due to that soil is degraded. because of that degradation, they can't produce the productions what they are actually intended to do. So basically, what we are doing and what my students are doing, they are making one website. Under that website, they are giving the insight to the farmers. Based on that insight, farmers will take the suggestions, take the advice from it, and then they will choose the which product is applicable to their what I can say, their land, and based on their sand quality, and then it will be helpful to them, and they will not face any problems such as they are losing the productivity because of that sand degradation. That is a basic idea behind these projects. Thank you so much.
All right, sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure. Cool. Thank you. So guys, we are right now to our third stall, which is stall number 27. And with us, we have something very interesting over here. So guys, what are y'all up to and what y'all are made of?
We are nutrition students, TY level from SVT College, Home Science,
Alright.
Mumbai, and we've worked on one common problem that we all face: that what should I eat today or what should I order today. So one of my colleague will help in the will
Alright.
let you know the problem.
So this is an app that we have developed. The app is named PlatePal, which
Okay.
means a friend to your dish, a friend
Okay.
to your meals. This app is going to tell you something that we usually wonder but don't get a solution to, which is what do I eat in a day.
Okay.
We are going to give you food suggestions and we are going to let you swipe left and right.
Okay.
My colleague will explain you how it
All
works.
right, sure.
So this app is for professionals who are working all day and they don't know what to eat, and for also homemakers who have indecision that what to eat in a day. They ask their children, they ask their mates and everyone. So it's for them.
All right.
So in this app, we combine psychology, personalization, taking into account your cultural preferences, your food habits, your cravings, and gamification, making
Alright.
it a fun experience to choose what to eat for your food.
Okay.
So currently in our app, we are providing just the suggestions so as to what you're supposed to eat. But in the future models, we will be providing it as disease specific, such as if a person suffers from diabetes, so what recipes should be provided to them
Okay.
and stuff. The strength lies in playing with the psychology. Because of the gamification of the app, it makes it more engaging and more, increases the loyalty of our
All
customers.
right. So I can see the presentation what you all have put up over here, the problem, the opportunity. If kind of one of you all could explain to us exactly like what is this about?
So the problem that we are focusing on is, like we said, what do I eat today?
Right.
We realize that people keep on scrolling through different apps like Zomato and Swiggy, and because of colonization or urbanization,
Right.
we do have healthy options of foods in front of us, but we tend to eat something really unhealthy.
Right.
We just want to remind people that you do have healthy options by giving them food suggestions ourselves. Our opportunity is that PlatePal is going to be targeting on people who are really indecisive, who are busy, businessmen, students who end up ordering a lot, and our target users are the same.
Okay.
That's-
So what made you all come up with this idea?
We are students who are always confused about what we can do.
Okay.
Plus, we being nutrition students, I feel like we know what people should be eating
Alright.
and should not be eating in today's date.
Okay.
So that's how we came up with this.
Right. So anyone would like to share like a personal experience, like how did like this group come up together to building this particular app UI?
So we were deciding on coming up for an app to help people, and all of us faced this common problem of deciding what to eat.
Okay.
And some of us who lived in PGs didn't know what to order or didn't know what to cook, whereas sometimes our mothers would ask us what do we make for food. So combining all of that together, we thought why not solve this problem for
Alright.
such a wide range of customers. And since we had a subject in college, we thought this is a great opportunity to develop this
And
app.
how many hours did it take you all to put all this together, like from coming up with this presentation?
We've been working for it on about 2 months, so
Alright, 2
about
months.
100 hours.
100 hours.
We've continuously
So what's the end goal with this project? What's like your end goal that you all are planning to do?
The end goal is
Yeah.
The end goal is providing people with the exact idea of what they're supposed to eat, but in a healthier version.
Okay.
So, like instead of scrolling on Zomato and ending up ordering fries or pizza or something, we can provide you with healthier options, which actually doesn't provide you with any guilt that oh, मैंने आज unhealthy खा लिया, and then you feel satisfied as well, meeting your nutritional goals.
All right. I see that you have a mentor as well.
Yes.
So how did your mentor help you all with this particular project?
Our mentor is the reason why we're here today. She
Alright.
provided us with this platform where we are able to present our app And overall, she was the guide. She was guiding us about the whole how to get our target users, the whole survey that we conducted, and everything. So she was like the core.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So I suppose, ma'am, you're the great mentor. So can you please introduce
I
yourself?
am the second mentor.
Okay.
Their mentor is as per the name that is given.
Yeah.
And as part of the entrepreneurship cell in our college, we are trying to motivate our students. So Ms. Shazia is their main mentor.
Okay.
And we from the EIP cell have helped them to refine their posters, refine their presentations, and taught them how to look at the market, presentation, their target market users, and how they can look at the USP of their product and the service that they are trying to provide for.
Alright.
So we want our students to grow and start their own venture, and we would like to support them in this.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. So today we are covering the fourth stall. Let's see what exciting things we find over. So guys, what are y'all up to? You can introduce yourself and we can take things forward from here.
We're Team Manomitra.
Yeah.
So we are Team Manomitra, and I'm Srishti. I'm Zoe. I'm Senorita.
And I'm Devika.
Okay.
Yes, and our application is about the mental health of students, right?
So we did a survey recently and we found out that a lot of the students are facing some common issues like academic pressure, financial stress, and social anxiety. So academic pressure, because we are getting a lot of assignments, vivas, we have to do a lot of practicals, and we are not able to manage all those things. So we tend to get stressed about it. Financial stress, like we are new into the world, into the society right now, and we are getting a budget, but we are not able to manage it. By the end of the month, we are like, oh, I don't have any money left.
All right.
And social anxiety, like we are getting into the world, getting to know people, but sometimes we just don't click with someone. So that makes us anxious. Like if I'm not well or something is wrong with me, so we thought, why not we solve these problems through AI? So why AI? Because mental health is still a taboo in India. Right, we cannot just openly discuss it with people. So we thought, why not create an AI chatbot which can solve these issues.
Okay. So you'll be explaining to us exactly like what is the process with this app you'll have created. It's a chatbot you'll have created, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we would like to see the demonstration.
When we're in the website, it starts with, it's a multilingual bot.
All right.
So we can choose 3 languages here.
Okay.
Then it asks for your credentials. We just these are just dummy credentials that are.
So anyone who wants to log into this chatbot has to fill in their details.
Yes.
Basically. All right.
And we're also asking for your emergency contacts, which will be stored for your SOS emergency button. And there's a short questionnaire, which is just there to gauge your state of mind.
Okay.
And also just general information about you.
All right.
And then there's a mood tracker.
All right.
It asks your mood,
All right.
and it does this every day.
All right.
So there's also a tracker that tracks your mood.
On that. All right. Right. So it's on the scene.
So once you come on the dashboard, what you see is the chatbot. Then we have these sections as we mentioned: resources, academic stress, financial issues, and social anxiety. Once you click on academic stress, the AI will generate your own personalized timetable.
Okay.
It will also generate a deadline set. Then we have financial problems.
All right.
Here, it will create a paragraph of the expenses that you are doing. It will create, and then you can decide on what things you have to cut off.
Right. So you'll basically give me a whole scoreboard kind of a thing, something like that? Like an analytic. All right.
Yeah. There is a short meditation
Okay.
session where you can try it,
and then there are some recommended videos.
All right.
It also is integrated with government website called Telemanas.
Okay.
It is basically for counseling. If you click here, you can seek professional counseling.
Okay.
So then we also have something called SOS. Now, what
Okay.
is this SOS? This is an emergency contact.
All right.
So while filling in your details, what you do is you fill in maybe your parents or friend's number.
All right.
Once the AI has detected that maybe your condition is severe, so it will automatically send a notification to your emergency contacts,
All right.
as well as our website would be integrated with universities.
All right.
So the message would be also sent to the university counselor and nearby counselors.
All right. So I just want to understand what was the motivation behind we all created this chatbot.
Yeah. So we experienced it firsthand.
All right.
How stressing college is in general.
Okay.
So we made this for our peers, and we just our goal was to make a productive future workforce.
Okay. And how many hours and how much time did it take you all to come to this particular thing?
We were working on this for like last 2 to 3 months.
All right, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, and it's still not finished.
All right.
And we are working on it more.
So what's the end goal with this chatbot? What are you like? Where are you planning to see it?
Yeah, we are actually planning to see it in every institution. It should be integrated in every institution where students will be enjoying it,
Okay.
using it, and feeling like, I think everyone feels stressed,
Right.
So we are planning to have that stress-free life in a college life. So yeah,
All right. Thank you.
thank you so much.
So while covering, we have reached to our fifth stall, and here we have something amazing. So what are you all guys up to?
Hi, my name is Rakshita and we are at Squintin. So
Okay.
we were one of the finalists of Vadwani Coed. Here is my team.
I'm Nikita Kulkarni.
And I'm Sai Sukale.
So we have been working on this project since August. This is Squintin. This is our team, as I discussed earlier. And at Squintin, we believe because your skin deserves science, not just guesswork. What is the problem? So problem is basically our skincare is the problem. We look after how skin analysis is done.
Mhm.
This is an AI based app.
Okay.
You will be able to upload your photos, and then we will AI will analyze it depending upon taking in suggestions from a nutritionist as well as a dermatologist.
All right. So what is the difference between your skincare brand and the major ones which are outside? If you
So this is not a skincare brand,
Okay.
firstly, and skincare. When I come to skincare, it is not only about potions and lotions; it is
Alright.
also about gut health.
Right.
If you are internally well, you are also outside well.
Correct.
So we at Skin Twin completely believe that just following trends is not helpful. So it has to be a regular process for you to develop a good skin. So we have interrupted different type of trends analysis reports that will help you to analyze your skin and will help you to contact different dermatologists as well as nutritionists.
Okay. So if you could just give us like a small example of that particular part.
Yeah,
if you
sure.
could.
So this is the prototype that we have created. First thing, we have to log in with Google. When you log in, they will ask whether you are male or female. So if you are a male, you will have different inputs, and if you are the female, then you will have a different inputs. So first thing, we will log in with Google. Once you log in with Google, first you will find a page where it will show the before analysis of your skin. If you have already done a scan, it will show you what was your skin before.
All right.
Okay. So next, once we go down, it will show you what is your skin type, what are the top concerns that you need related to your skincare and all. And at the end, you will also get a dermatologist input. So how will this app work? So first thing, you will go to scan and you will scan your face using a camera. If your camera quality is not good, you can click photo somewhere else and you can upload the photo through gallery. So once you upload your photo, it will give you what is your skin score. And it will tell you what is your skin type as well. Based on your skin type, it will give you what are the products that you require to use to improve your skin type. Next thing, it will give you the routine, that is what products you should use and at what time. It will give you morning routine as well as night routine. Apart from that, we have also added the budget range. It will help people to use skincare products according to their budget. Apart from that, we will also give you this dermatologist and nutritionist input, which will help you to better your skin in a better way. I mean, if you give nutrition is input, if we see ki skincare problems always depends on your health as well. If your stomach is not healthy, if your gut is not healthy, it will be reflected on your skin as well. So nutritionist will help you to tackle that problem. Apart from that, if you are a female, it will give you a health and cycle report as well. Your skin also depends on your menstrual cycle. As menstrual cycle changes, your skin type also changes. So according to that, it will suggest you the products and it will tell you what you should use at the point of time. At the end, we will also ask user for the reports. We will ask them to upload your photos so that we can get how their skin has changed over a period of time. Apart from that, we are also planning to give while filling the form, we will also ask the user to allow the location services. On the basis of that, we can get the UV index and the temperature, because skin type also depends upon the UV index and the temperature around us. So that is basic our prototype.
Okay. So what is the end goal with you all taking this brand forward?
So the main goal is, as we can see, skincare is a major concern these days. Most of we can see teenagers, they lose confidence because of their skin type, and they feel like, okay, I don't look good, and that's why they lose their confidence. So I just feel like it will tackle this problem. Second thing, it will going to a dermatologist. No one can afford it. Apart from that, people use different types of the product which may harm their skin. So our product, our prototype or our brand will definitely help them to get the proper skincare.
So how did you all get the idea that you all should come up with something like this?
Actually, we had a competition. Usme there were options that under what department we have to choose our problem statement. So we selected fashion, technology and healthcare. This is because it's very relatable to us. We are girls and we use skincare as well. So apart from that, campus maybe log dikh jate hai. So that's it.
Alright. And how many hours and like time did you all dedicate for this particular project? And how उनकी तैयारी कब से चल रही है?
We have been working since August actually. So we have been working with dermatologists and nutritionists. We are trying to combine them. We are trying to connect to them so that they can help us to promote our brand.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
With us, we have the mentor of this particular group. So, ma'am, can you please introduce yourself and currently what did you do?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Dr. Vaidehi Deshmukh. I'm working in MIT WPU in the Department of Electronics Engineering. Actually, these are second year girls and they approached me regarding their idea. I was very much impressed by them with the idea, and those girls wanted to take part into ride event which was held in MIT WPU. They did very well in that event and now they are here to pitch their idea at SNDT. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Alright guys, moving on to this journey, we have stepped onto another stall. Let's see what these guys have got. So what are you all up to, guys?
Hello. Mobile theft and data exposure are huge threats and recovery is almost impossible. So we present Krishnova, a first AI software innovation that stops thieves instantly. Krishnova uses on-device AI that detects unauthorized handling and immediately triggers a loud siren and capture thief's photo all offline. With just one touch, user can send SOS alert to location and evidence to the trusted contacts. Here it how it works.
Alright.
So this is the mode which we use. This is a new mode. When we trigger silent SOS trigger, after that the location will be sent to a trusted contact with SMS से. फिर this is our safety mode which we use.
Alright.
Map. It will be open safety map. It will be open safety map. After that we use a discussion mode for the prediction of the notes and all.
Alright.
वीडियो क्या है? और this is our recovery mode, either where the contact are sent.
Alright.
Which we add the contact in there.
Okay. So this will basically detect where my phone is. It's like a tracker on that thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what? I just have a few questions. So what if someone tries to like uninstall this app and everything? How does that work? So suppose my phone gets lost right now, it gets robbed. So how do I find
It
it?
will be unique code.
Okay.
वो कोड डालने से वो कोड डाला तभी होगा, नहीं तो नहीं
तभी
होगा.
ठीक है. तो वो यूनिक कोड से मुझे ही पता
हाँ,
रहेगा.
मुझे ही
और
पता है.
या
यूजर को ही,
Okay.
सिर्फ यूजर को ही पता
Alright.
रहेगा.
जैसा पर्टिकुलर रीजन क्या था आप लोग की कि आपने ऐसा सोचा कि मुझे एक ऐप ऐसा बनाना चाहिए?
एक्चुअली ये चीज एक्सपीरियंस हुई है.
Okay.
मेरा फोन, आई जस्ट लॉस्ट माय फोन. एक्चुअली
Alright.
इट वाज स्टोलन फ्रॉम माय बस व्हिच वाज वेरी क्राउडेड.
Okay.
And it's since 1 month I have not received my phone. I have immediately done it in the Find My hub. Still couldn't find my device, and I have also complained in police station, but still nothing information about my phone. So this inspired me to do this.
Alright. So what is your end goal with this app? Exactly, like what are you all planning to take? How are you all planning to take this thing forward from here?
We are going to add more features. Like we are going to also create a hardware too.
Okay.
So even if my phone is switched off, we can detect due to the GPS tracker in my phone and the hardware which is connected to it, and siren, everything all in the hardware.
I see you that you all do not have a mentor which is given up. So you all both
Yes,
have
sir.
come up with this app, right? So any like advice you would want to tell people out there, if you want to tell something from your end?
We are just gonna say you have to go through us. It would be helpful. And
It will be helpful for government also.
Alright.
Police station में also.
Alright.
वो लोग.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, so guys, walking forward to this beautiful Mahakumbh innovations, I stumbled onto something known as Intellicar. Intellicar, right? Intellicar, that's what it is. So can you please tell me something about this? Introduce your name.
Hello, I am Diksha Bhalekar. My teammate Sania Raut, Arya Tandil. We are from engineering third year, Usha Mittal Institute of Technology. Our project name is Intellicar, which is an AI-powered smart mobility system. And here we'll take a look of our website, which gives more feature about our project. Then this is 4 features where demonstrate how Intellicar mostly works with. We have driver monitoring, distance sensing, AI analysis and system. Then more we have like a safety features into it where drivers mostly. We also have a prototype working model.
Okay, you'll have a prototype working model as well?
Yes. So this is the model where the distance is getting captured through this ultrasonic sensor where like object is too closer.
Alright,
It will
so you
give
can just put a hand at it.
yeah.
Okay.
It will give unsafe distance alert.
Alright.
Also, if you're imagine if you're a driver and you are driving a car, suddenly you close your eyes. Try closing your eyes.
closing
Then
it.
it will give a drowsiness
Okay.
alert to you. This will help driver to have a safer ride towards the destination.
Alright. So what was the main goal of yours to create this particular prototype?
Idea.
And yeah.
Okay, so me and my friend were in auto one day and our auto driver slept in the middle of the road.
Okay.
So it was a very devastating moment at that particular of time. So we came up with an idea. What if there is a sensing technology which
Alright.
can make this situation come over?
Okay.
So this is where Intellicar came into the role.
And how much time did it take you all to like come up with this entire thing, and how many hours did you all put in?
Okay, so it was a semester project with semester increase of
Okay.
6 months. So we have taken like 3 to 4 months for developing this
Okay.
Dashboard along with the prototype model.
And what is this prototype made out of? Consist of?
Prototype
If you could
is
just show them.
basically the hardware which uses servo motor along with ultrasonic sensor. We have also used Arduino Uno, which gives all the processing
Mhm.
unit. Along with it, motor driver, and the battery is plugged into it for the driving system.
So what is your people's end goal with this thing? How you all are planning to like take things forward from it?
Okay, so we are making into automobile industry, whether
Okay.
like a India-based manufacturing company
Mhm.
can display this product into their car to
Alright.
have a like low budget model where driver can have a safer ride.
Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
So while roaming around the Innovation Kumbh Mela, I stumbled onto something known as Pluto. And these amazing people are going to tell me something about Pluto. So, hey guys, what is Pluto all about?
Basically, Pluto is a chatbot that works as a companion, a smart companion. It can perform every task as a for home automation and alert system. It do the work as a chat GPT, whatever prompt you ask for, and it also makes the normal conversation. It has multiple mode as a therapist and roast mode, like normal mode and professional mode. You can make normal conversation or ask some certain ideas and knowledge as ChatGPT do.
We have used all these spare parts and created this hardware. Our main focus is on the software. We want to deploy the software if someone want to customize this in a small form, we can
Okay.
give it in a customized form.
All right.
Yeah.
So I see that you have integrated with ChatGPT as well as Gemini and all that. So how did that integration happen?
Like this is integration of OpenAI. The pipeline is when we give the instruction in voice command, it work on VDA. It filter out the voice and noise, and then it take the command, and then that command send it to Google speech recognition.
Okay.
That send command to ChatGPT. And the command response will be generated by ChatGPT. The ChatGPT text form is converted into voice form by NLP, and it give result back.
Okay. So first thing, before we go on to the demos, why did you all name this thing Pluto? Any particular reason for it?
Yeah, as the name Pluto seems unique and more innovative, catchy, so we put it as a Pluto.
Okay. All right. So we want to see the demo of it,
Yeah.
exactly like how this
And
works.
it
Yeah.
also has the eye, like face detection part. The camera detect the face and move the eyes according to the face move.
Okay. All right. So if you can just show us a demo of how this works. So my camera person will just zoom in for you.
Pluto, say hi to everyone.
It sounds like you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed or confused. Would you like to talk about what's on your mind? I'm here to support you.
All right. So you all have different modes also.
Yeah,
Tim.
yeah.
All right.
Pluto, switch to professional mode.
I've switched to professional mode. I'm here to help you in a clear and friendly way. What can I assist you with today?
Pluto, what is the room temperature?
Room's at 21.3 degrees Celsius,
Okay.
59.6% humidity. Nice and comfy.
Pluto, speak in Hindi. You can speak in
All right.
various
You can speak in
languages.
different languages also.
मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ. आपको किस बारे में बात करनी है?
Pluto, कोई चुटकुला सुनाओ. So we can use it for entertainment
All right.
purposes.
ठीक है, मेरा एक टीचर बताओ, अगर पृथ्वी के चारों ओर एक चक्र लगाकर चलें तो क्या होगा? पप्पू सर, हम तो घूमते रहेंगे, लेकिन नहीं खाकर बहुत बड़ा। उम्मीद है आपको पसंद आए।
Pluto, teach me about machine learning and show it on display.
All right. Okay. I want to understand one more thing. So how did you all outsource the parts of this particular project to make Pluto?
This eyes.
Yeah.
This is 3D printing.
Okay, the
Like
eyes
you
are
can
3D
see,
printed.
yeah.
Okay.
This we have brought from Bazaar.
Okay.
And all the other electronic devices we get on the shop.
All right. So I would like to tell the camera person to like zoom in the parts over there. So as she said, these are 3D printed. This is bought from the bazaar.
CRT
Yeah.
desktop.
Okay, it's a
The
desktop.
older ones.
Okay, the older ones. Okay.
Yeah. And the microcontroller is Raspberry Pi.
All right.
And the for eye detection, the chips is an AI.
All right.
And for communication, there is SP32C3. And for the eye movement, we have PWM.
All right. So what is your end goal with this? Where are you planning to take this thing forward? Your end goal.
Like we are planning to make a chatbot bot that can do everything, so that a person required. There are so many people who prefer to stay alone
Alright.
and do the things by their own. So it can make normal conversation to them when they require it. It can listen to their problem, suggest the solution. It can help them with education, and also it doesn't make them feel bored. And it also controls the home automation, so the every task like turn on the light, turn off the light, and fan control. Also for the alert system, like whether the fire is in the room or temperature is going down or up, so it can suggest everything. So it will be a companion that can perform everything that a person requires.
All right. Thank you. All right. So with us, we have the mentor of students who have created Pluto. So she'll tell us something about it and how did the students work out. Here you go.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Dr. Dipali Zaure from Dr. Vishwanath Karad MIT World Peace University. Basically, the Pluto idea was not basically that great one at the initial stage, but when it was just suggested by the students that we want to create some Alexa type of module.
Okay.
I said them, yes, you can go ahead. And literally the students got all these things from the Chor Bazaar, Bhangar Bazaar. They picked up different items from that and they took the capability of Chat Gemini or the Chat GPT applications, the APIs available. And they generated a beautiful Pluto module. And not only Pluto, it is Pluto assistance. Even that can be used in a home. If elderly people are there and they are not able to get up and do some work to light the fan and all, everything Pluto will do. So Pluto can be called as the grandson or granddaughter also, or it can be called as an assistant also.
And ma'am, when the students came up to you and said that they want to do it, what was your first reaction towards them?
Actually, in my view, I never demotivate any students. But truly speaking, at the start, I thought that it is not going to turn up so good. But when the students bought the first version of that time I realized that no, they have the potential. And later on, they got done it so nicely. It turned out really very nice. And it is the center of attraction of this today's Mahakumbh also. So everyone wants to interact with Pluto.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alright guys, so today we have something very amazing to show you, something known as Green Shelf. And we have these girls who are going to explain to us exactly what Green Shelf is. So girls, what exactly is Green Shelf?
So I am Arushi.
I'm Janvi.
I'm Ishani. I'm Tanishka. So our product is called Green Shelf. So it works for early detection and prevention of onion spoilage. Here we are using IoT, that is Internet of Things, and we are using sensors, and we have also integrated a flipping rod and a fan to automatically initiate operation. So our sensors are
DHT11, which is the moisture and temperature humidity sensor, and then this is the MQ135 sensor, which is for the H2S gas emitted by the rotten onions. Okay, so we will also be integrating an camera, Raspberry Pi camera, which will tell us in which cell or the exact location of the rotten onion. So whenever the humidity or the moisture rises, this flipping rod starts rotating to flip the onions, and the fan also starts. So here we have set the value for 80% for moisture and humidity. So when it rises, when it goes above 80,
so right now it is on 79, and as it will go above 80, so now it is 83, and our fan and rod have automatically started their operation. So this is going to save electricity and power simultaneously, which is going to make it cost efficient in the same way. And we are also integrated a buzzer, which will buzz when the H2S gas is emitted. So yes. So this is how it is going to work.
Cool. So we'll get the buzzing noise?
Yeah, just...
So now we have detected the H2S gas, so it is going to buzz. So we can see that the value has gone above 300, which we have set in the code, and now it will buzz.
Alright.
So this will be a 2x2 matrix. This is just a prototype. Later on, once we deploy it, it will be on a much bigger scale, 25 2x2 matrix beds, and that will make a 10x10 matrix, which will contain 2.5 tons of onions.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what was the main reason for you all to come up with something with onions, firstly?
Actually, almost 30 to 40% of onions are wasted due to spoilage during the storage.
Yeah.
So our model tries to reduce that onion wastage
Okay.
by 30 to 40%.
Okay.
And also this problem statement, we went through many problem statement, and this was one of the major problem statement which is directly given by Ministry of Agriculture.
Okay.
So we thought on working on it, and it has been a constant statement in past 3-4 years which has not yet been solved. So we were trying to build something which would actually
Alright.
solve this problem.
So I suppose you all have done a lot of research and everything. So if you just give us the time that you all have put in, so how much time it has been since you all have created this project?
We can say it's almost been a
1.5 years.
Okay, 1.5 years. All of you all have been working.
Went for Pune Expo
and
things
we
have
won
won
the
awards.
best startup award.
All right. So the name Green Shelf. So how did you all come up with that?
So basically, of course, it's agriculture based and it increases the shelf life. That's why green
We
shelf.
thought of something which would be self-explanatory enough for the people to understand what our product is just by reading the name of the product.
So what are your takes on how will this product change the world?
It is definitely going to bring a revolution in agriculture industry
Alright.
because we have actually talked with many farmers regarding this, and we actually got some positive feedbacks that this is really going to help them a lot, and this is going to increase the shelf life by around 40%, which
Alright.
will be a game changer for agriculture industry actually.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So with us today at the Innovation Mahakumbh, we have another mentor who is with Green Shelf. So we would like her to introduce herself and tell us exactly how the kids have done today. Here you go.
Hello everyone, I am Prerna Siddharth Patil from MIT World Peace University. Here we are presenting in Mahakumbh that already my girls are presenting that smart multi-sensor system for detection onion rotten. Okay, it's absolutely a great project which helps how to identify the onion rotten, which will help to find out what exactly the moisture and everything will be there. They are just students we consider as after 10th. Okay, so they are just just 16 years old students are there, and they are doing a very good job. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Alright, so now once we have started on the last journey, on the last mile, we've come across something known as Zuno. And we have these amazing girls who are going to tell us about Zuno. So here you go. What exactly is Zuno? And first introduce yourselves.
Okay, so we are team Uniable. I am Anamika Sahu. She is Kunchi Kumar Swami. She is Taru Chaudhary. She is Alina Hunchalkar. She is Namya Prasad. So we have proposed an app called Zuno, an AI learning platform for inclusive children. So what it does, have you watched the movie Tare Zameen Par? Do you remember the character Ishan from that movie? So he's a bright but dyslexic kid. So now imagine millions of kids who are deaf, blind and mute people. For them, education is quite difficult. So we have integrated multiple features. Our 4 core features are speech to text, text to speech, OCR and translations for 22 plus Indian languages.
Alright. Further explaining, Zuno is an offline first Indian focused app. We integrate rural children by making it completely affordable. We're coming down to almost less than 1K per child. 22 plus Indian languages and more to come, so that every child can learn in their language, in their comfort zone. This is a subscription-based model for schools that teach inclusive children. The teachers can integrate this into their classrooms. The teachers can speak in their own language. Children can hear it in theirs. There are endless possible combinations as to how we can make the children to teacher connect and the comfort of learning much better. That's just a very brief introduction to
So you all will be showing us the
Demo,
the
yes.
right? All right, sure. Yes, please come.
We have three features: text to speech, speech to text, and OCR. Here we can see in OCR I have uploaded an image of Mona Lisa. Here I will get an image description and extracted text. Since there is no text in the image, here there is no text found. Second is speech to text. She will give an example. In any language she is going to speak in Tamil, and it is going to detect the language automatically.
Alright.
நான் இப்போ சாப்பிட போறேன்.
So detected in Tamil. The next is text to speech. Over here, if I write hello, but now I don't want it in English. I want it in Telugu, let's say. So now I'll translate it. It is translated. Now I'll change the voice, Google Hindi. Let's start out. It just spoken Tamil. So that's our basic prototype right now.
Alright. So what was your main motive to create this particular app?
You can definitely count Tare Zameen Par as a motive, but we so initially where we started off was SIH, and we were looking for a topic that really connects with Indians and what children our age or students require. And us living in tier 2, tier 3 cities, tier 1, tier 2 cities, we have all that we can think of. But the rural kids, especially the ones that are disabled, I mean, imagine the struggles that they face. So if we can use our skills to make their life a little bit easier, introduce them to things that we're so easily able to get, then I think it'd be a great win for all of us.
So my viewers would surely want to know how much time and dedication did you all put in making this. So what was the average time that it all took to create such an amazing thing?
We started in August, and now I think we're in November. So you can calculate. Forgive my maths, but yeah, it took us a bit, few trial and errors here and there. But I think we're happy with where we've come and long way to go. And this event has been a great, catalyst. We've gotten so much input. We've gotten so much feedback, as you can see.
Alright,
So
you'll have put it in the reviews down.
yes.
Okay.
So we're really happy and lots more to come.
Alright. So what is your people's end goal? Where you're planning to see this app?
We want to see every blind child be able to read the same book that I am. Hopefully someday we're learning next to them. I mean, the class that I am learning, next to me is a child with special needs, and he's able to access the same content, listen, real time study with me as I am. So that's like the end goal, that's the end vision.
Alright. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. So now we're going to meet Zuno's mentor. She will tell us exactly how the kids performed and how the things went forward. Yes. Here you go, ma'am.
Hello, myself Prerna Patil from MIT World Peace University, Department of Polytechnic, Computer Science and Engineering. Already we heard about what about the project is. It's Zuno, which is developed for the students, which help the particular student who are not able to learn properly, mostly focus on, we have already seen Tare Zameen page. So what kind of a disease is that? This project will help that particular student who can easily cope up with the normal going student. So this app Zuno is very helpful for each and every child who is not able to learn exactly. They are having some we consider as a deficiency in that learning. So this app will help a lot. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we are at the end of the special episode of the Coffee Conversation show. Today we had it at SNAT Women's University, Juhu. And it was an amazing Innovation Mahakumbh 2025. You all will really watch the video, you all will really love it. See you all next time. for another special episode. Mansoor Takral signing off. Bye.